Hey everybody, welcome. This is Shane, CEO of TheCamel.co, and we are here today. I'm excited. We are doing the first in the series of A Rise to the Future. And today, what are we going to talk about? Remember the theme song, dum 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 dum. Famous song by Queen, and what was it? Under Pressure. Actually, I really liked the version he did with David Bowie. That was very, very good. But the reason I love that dum 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 is because it reminds me all the time. And if you look at the verse of the song, it says, it's the terror of knowing what this world is about. Watching some good friends screaming, let me out! And I guarantee you over this last 8 months, 10 months, probably going to be 12 months, there were times when you were screaming, let me out, let me off, I don't want to do this anymore. Because you were what? Dum 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 dum, under pressure. Right now, people are probably asking, and I thought about this about 10 minutes ago, they're probably asking themselves, okay, this bloke that's got the bald head and runs this company called TheCamel, what does he know about under pressure? Let me tell you this, all right? We've been involved in this business since 2013. And we started off with myself and my beautiful, gorgeous wife who directs these videos, and it was just the two of us. And our office consisted of me laying on the ground because that was where I could get internet signal, and she sat on a little desk on a computer. I sold websites, she built them. That's what we did. Now, you know, we're 7 years later, we're a global fulfillment partner of Duda. We have literally thousands of websites we've built. We're a multi-million-dollar business. We've got 85 people. Now, have I done that just by getting out of bed every morning and going, oh, wonderful, and it's all fallen in my lap? No. Dum 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 dum. I've been under pressure, right? We've had typhoons that have nearly ruined us. We lost all our customers, our major customer, in one day. We've had people rip us off. We've had more pressure than you can shake a stick at. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? 2013 when we started, 2021, we're here, we're bigger, we're better, and we grow every day because I've learnt, my wife's learnt, my team have learnt to do what? Dum 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 dum. Cope being under pressure. And this last year has been a whole new ball game because last time I checked, there was nothing in an MBA program on how to deal with a universal pandemic. There was no chapter on that. This is all, oh my God, we better find a way to get over this. So we felt the pressure just as bad as everyone else, but our business, not lying here, for the last 8 months, we have had record months every single month for 8 months. How have we done that? Because we learn how to adapt under pressure, and that's what I want to share with you. So that gets my credibility and my credentials out of the way, because no doubt people will be asking. So let's get to under pressure. What is it all about? Well, it's the first one in the series, because what I want you to do is, I want you to let it out. I want you to realize that, hey, you're human, right? And it's okay that you want to go in the corner and have a bit of a sook, it's all too much. It's okay that if you want to grab one too many vodkas and sort of just drown your sorrows for a minute. It's okay if you want to scream and shout when you're downstairs. It's okay if you want to punch the punching bag. It's okay if you're feeling down, because you're human and you are under pressure. But what's not okay is you can't stay there, kids. We're not allowed to stay there. We're not allowed to sit back there and think, oh, woe is me, and think, world's over, that's it, game over, I'm going to go on to Social Security and unemployment benefits and ride this thing out. You can't do that. You've worked too long, you've worked too hard, you've built this machine that's surrounded by you, you've built this business, people rely on you, friends, family, Romans, countrymen. You need to lift. And you need to get over this, and you need to be able to cope under pressure. So what we're talking about today is that, under pressure. And so what's the first thing? One, recognize you're human. Second thing, you got to sit back and say, hey, it is what it is. It has gone on, all right? And it's knocked us all about, but it's not the end of the world, right? Even now, as we speak, COVID. There's a vaccine coming. Great news, right? Even though, yes, there's trouble in the US with this election thing, but that's going to end, right? Like everything in life, when we get a bit of pressure, sooner or later, it's got to ease up. And you've got to focus on that all the way through. But first thing you've got to do is recognize, hey, you're human, and if you want to scream it out, scream it out. If you want to sit there and blame this and blame that and yell about this and yell about that, that's fine. I do it every day. I go out and I beat up my speedboard. And as I'm doing it, and I'm beating up the market, and I'm beating up COVID, and I'm beating up all these other things, right? And I'm getting rid of it because I'm no good. I'm combat ineffective, 100%, if I let it get me down. So today's video is all about recognizing, right, that you are under pressure, accepting it, but also agreeing with yourself, telling yourself, looking at that number one important person in the mirror and saying, you got this. You can get over this. You can get on top of this, right? It's just a moment. We'll all be here to carry on. And if you go through that song, dum 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 dum, what's one of the verses that come after screaming, let me out? Tomorrow takes me higher, higher. And that's what it's all about, kids. You've got to sit back and think tomorrow, and that's what I live by. It's another day. Tomorrow will take you higher and higher and higher. So, today's video, under pressure, recognize it's there. Say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to get over this. I got this, but it's okay. You're human. You're allowed to let it out, have a bit of a scream, have a bit of a carry on. And now what we're going to do is next week, we're going to focus on how we're going to start to do that, right? So I want to thank you. Keep that in your mind. Dum 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 dum. Under pressure, but always remember that tomorrow takes me high, higher, high. That's how we're going to end up. You have a great day. Remember, Shane from TheCamel.co. We're a fulfillment partner for Duda. If you want help with websites being built, digital marketing, where the people view, click here, subscribe, get ready for the next video. Have a fantastic day. See ya. Dum 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 dum.